Welcome to the universe of GEEK, where curiosity guides your knowledge quest.
Have you ever wondered how the idea of feminism began? What led to its birth? Well, let's journey back to the late 19th and early 20th century, a time when women's voices began to rise above the societal norms of the day. This period marked the first wave of feminism, a movement primarily focused on granting women the right to vote, a concept we now refer to as women's suffrage. But it didn't stop there. The first wave feminists also fought for equal contract and property rights, aiming to level the playing field in a world heavily skewed towards men. They challenged the status quo, initiating a dialogue about gender roles and societal expectations. Their fight was not easy, nor was it short. But these pioneers were tenacious, refusing to back down until their voices were heard. Thus, the seeds of feminism were sown, beginning a long and arduous journey towards gender equality. But did the fight for equality stop there? Not in the slightest. The second wave of feminism roared into the 60s and 70s, transforming the landscape of women's rights. This era saw women pushing for legal and social equality with a renewed fervor, refusing to be silent. From the hallowed halls of justice to the bustling streets, their voices resonated, demanding change. The second wave brought into sharp focus the issues of reproductive rights, which became a significant rallying point. Women fought tooth and nail for the right to control their bodies, sparking the birth of the reproductive rights movement. But their fight didn't stop there. They turned their attention to the home front, challenging the deeply entrenched norms of domestic violence and marital rape. The second wave of feminism was a transformative period, shaking the foundations of societal norms and expectations. The second wave brought about significant changes, but the journey was far from over. The fight for equality didn't end with the second wave, it continues even today. As we entered the 1990s, the third wave of feminism surged forward, carrying with it a focus on individuality and diversity. It was a wave that said, "We are not one size fits all, we are multifaceted. We are diverse." It sought to challenge what it perceived as the second wave's overemphasis on the experiences of upper-middle-class white women. This wave, with its punk rock attitude, was all about smashing stereotypes and breaking down the barriers that divide us. It was a call to arms that recognized the struggles of women from all walks of life, of all ethnicities, and from all corners of the globe. But the fight didn't stop there. The fourth wave of feminism, emerging in the 2010s, harnessed the power of technology. Social media became the new battleground, a place where women could organize, mobilize, and take a stand against sexual harassment and violence. The fourth wave brought us global movements like #MeToo and #TimesUp, highlighting the pervasive culture of sexual harassment and assault and demanding change. It was a wave that amplified the voices of survivors that said, "We will not be silenced. We will not be ignored." Feminism continues to evolve, and its fight for equality is as relevant today as it was a century ago. So how do we celebrate feminism today? Well, we commemorate it through global events such as International Women's Day, and during Women's History Month, we take time to appreciate the strides made in the pursuit of gender equality. But it's not just about grand events. Each one of us can celebrate feminism daily by challenging stereotypes, promoting equality, and honoring the women in our lives, because, remember, feminism isn't just a movement, it's a celebration of female strength, resilience, and equality. Today, we celebrate feminism in many ways, acknowledging the progress made and the battles yet to be won. Remember, feminism isn't about superiority, it's about equality, and that's a fight worth fighting for.
Time to dock your knowledge spaceship, fellow explorers. Remember, the universe of GEEK is always expanding. Share the wisdom, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more interstellar insights. Keep exploring, keep learning with GEEK. See you in the next video to expand your knowledge.